Hello, everybody. As we'll jump right in here, it is senior night at the Hornets' Nest, and the lone senior on the team tonight is Miss Jordan Camp. So we'll kind of be quiet, listen in, and get a little zoom in of her being honored here tonight.
He's played softball here at Westfield for 5 years. He's been a varsity letter winner for 4 years. He's also played varsity basketball and soccer over the last 3 years. While playing softball, she's played a key role in our region championship and state championship teams in both 2017 and 2018. Jordan has been on numerous clubs at Westfield, Drive-By-Wine, Beat Club, Green Team,
Drive-By-Wine.
Warren Language Club, and Beta Club. Her hobbies include anything sports related. After graduation from Westfield, Jordan plans to attend the University of Georgia. Thank you, Jordan, for your commitment and dedication to our softball program. Good luck the rest of the season and in your future endeavors. We will miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Camp.
All right, there, Jordan Camp getting recognized here before the game with her mom and dad, Coach Danny Camp, and Miss Sky.
Yeah, that's a nice touch right there.
It is, and wanted to bring in here, kind of jump in quickly so we could see her getting honored there at just outside the pitcher's circle. She's getting a plaque of some sort, and I know Coach Camp couldn't be more proud of his daughter. Obviously going to be a little bittersweet having to coach her, even though this isn't their last home game of the season, but having a senior night honoring your daughter, that's special. But what probably hurts him more than anything? His daughter's going to Georgia next year, and he's an Auburn fan.
Yeah, that's true. But, you're going to support your child no matter where they go. I mean, look at Bill Amos, lifelong Georgia fan, and he's going to Tuscaloosa every weekend. So
exactly. You go where your kids can make you go and root for anybody. So except for if Max ever gets drafted by the Saints, I'm sorry, son, I can't do it. But other than that, we're good. But
man,
anyway,
I tell you what,
I'm hardcore. But anyway, welcome into the Brandon Ford of Perry broadcast. Excuse me, as I have a little hiccups there.
You all right?
Well, I had a little beef jerky on the way up here.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, a little Champions.
Always good.
Tennessee. But Kenny Kofer, Brett Taylor, and Peyton Josie on camera here from the Hornets' Nest, where the Westfield Hornets are set to take on their region foe, the Tiftarea Lady Panthers, up from Chula. The football team was in town last Friday night, and it went their way, hoping for a revenge match of sorts here with the Lady Hornets taking on the Tiftarea Panthers here in this one. So, they're going to exchange, flowers or some sort with the other team?
I think they're giving maybe the seniors on Tiftarea
that's nice.
as well. That's nice of.
Look at old DC. What a class act, I tell you.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So they let the girls all be honored, the seniors. So one thing I'll tell you about that is, 2 seniors it appears for the Tiftarea squad and only 1 for Westfield. The future is bright for both these programs.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Obviously, Westfield has the 1 senior in that huge junior class, so they're hoping to get a three-peat this season and then possibly go for I guess that would be the quad with a 4-peat next year, but they've got to finish business in this season. I believe they're still undefeated on the season, and we'll see if they can keep it going here today. I'm assuming we're going to have prayer and national anthem, but before we do that, let's go ahead and get right into our starting lineups brought to you by Sonova Securities. We'll go ahead and run down the Westfield Lady Hornet lineup. At batting first and playing first base will be number 1, Sadie Hayes. So 1's all the way around there in the first slot. Batting second and catching tonight will be number 22, Ellie Williams. Playing center field and batting third, number 21, Marina Knowles. Pitching tonight and batting in the cleanup spot will be number 31, Emma Williams. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 27, Avery Adams. Batting sixth and playing shortstop will be number 17, Lindsay Easom. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 3, Sydney Langdon. Tonight will be number 4, and Kenny, I think you've got the starters for Tiftarea.
I do. The Tiftarea Lady Panthers will line up like this. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 32, Ellie Bryan. Batting second and catching is number 23, Morgan McKay. Batting third, playing third, number 21, McKenna McCard. Batting cleanup and pitching, number 9, Sarah Kate Lupo. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 5, Laura Ann Jones. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 22, Grace Odom. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 6, Sarah Beth Royal. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 15, Maddie Hartsfield. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 14, Allie Strength. And batting 10th, the first baseman, 00, Piper McCard.
I don't know, but Peyton needs to be on his horse and ready to turn that camera. Things could get interesting over there in right field.
Yeah, they're trying to back in their car, and
this could be
somebody's gonna.
They're about to take out that little raised bed.
They're doing like a 37-point turn out here, but the two teams meeting there at home plate to discuss the ground rules of the game. And with that, why don't we move into our Middle Georgia Orthopedics keys to the game? And go ahead, Brett Taylor.
Yeah, so I think tonight, obviously, just dominant pitching. Dominant pitching, Emma Williams has been great from the mound, and I think that if she can continue to do that. I talked to Coach Camp about some of the mechanics and whatnot. He was seeing some things with Emma earlier in the year, and they were able to get that stuff squared away. So it wasn't, I mean, for us, it was kind of good, made me feel good about myself being able to see that low release that we saw earlier in the year. And she still, the amazing thing is with that off, she still pitched so well. Now she's just kind of firing on all cylinders. She had a perfect game the other night, and she also hit a home run. And she's hitting shots that they're not towering home runs. They're on a line, and they're getting out in a hurry. So I think the offense come around the third inning or so, and if they can do those things tonight, we should see another Hornet victory here on senior night. I think those are the keys to tonight's game. I'd like to thank Middle Georgia Orthopedic for that. Also like to throw up our Gold Hornet sponsors for the Westfield Booster Club, and like to thank them. We've got Caldwell Banker, Robbins and Free Realty, Spence Company. I'd like to also thank Nelson and Smith Attorneys at Law, Parrish Construction Group, Com South Powered by Hargrave, Cali Venus, Advanced Home Specialty, Loden Dental Associates, Competitive Edge Genetics, and Advanced Project Consulting. And if you got any body shops close by, you may want to be on call because
well, they made it. They fit it in here.
Yeah.
So Coach Camp said he was going to have the folks come out and support them dressed in white, or white out, I believe. So they're here. They're going to cheer on the Hornets here tonight. The wind is blowing out, Brett.
Yeah, I didn't know this, but I talked to Coach Camp. I don't think that they practice in the afternoon on Thursdays. I think they have a morning walkthrough.
Oh,
so
okay.
It kind of freed up the guys from the football team to come out and watch. And you know, obviously he wanted the team to be. I know the softball team supports the baseball team when they're on the other field right across the way. So we're about set here. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the first pitch here. Live from the Hornets Nest on senior night, you're watching Westfield Hornet Softball on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
At Westfield, we have different clubs that you can be in. You can choose between like a variety of clubs. There's like culinary arts, there's Key Club, there's Green Team, there's Tri High Y. I'm currently involved in theatrical productions at Westfield. I'm involved with the school's one act and several plays like Prayer Club, and Tri High Y, and Key Club, and I also dance. For Christmas, we decorated Christmas trees, and we decorated door decorations for the nursing homes here in Perry. And I've gone and cleaned up some of the parks around Perry. Community service is definitely valued at Westfield.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to another 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Tate was going regularly to his dentist. Our family dentist just mentioned that he had a severe underbite and he could require surgery in the future. We immediately made an appointment with Spiller's Orthodontics. They brought up Invisalign. Dr. Spillers was very informative and all of the staff was very helpful and knowledgeable. Anybody who thinks that their child is too young to use Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any kind of surgical procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too?
Spillers Orthodontics, where great smiles begin.
At Westfield, we have different clubs that you can be in. You can choose between like a variety of clubs. There's like culinary arts, there's Key Club, there's Green Team, there's Tri High Y. I'm currently involved in theatrical productions at Westfield. I'm involved with the school's One Act and several plays like Prayer Club, and Tri High Y, and Key Club, and I also dance. For Christmas, we decorated Christmas trees and we decorated door decorations for the nursing homes here in Perry. And I've gone and cleaned up some of the parks around Perry. Community service is definitely valued at Westfield.
What I like about Westfield is just the family atmosphere that we have here. The teachers are just great, the coaches are great.
Even though I was not here when I started school, I came in and it was like everyone acted like I had been, just accepts you and wants to get to know you like they would have known you, like all of their friends said.
What about you?
Everyone in my grade, brothers and sisters almost.
Actually become a Christian, and it gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith to.
Sadie Hayes, Emma Williams, Avery Adams, Lindsay Easom, Beth Royal, Maddie Hartsfield, Allie a solid way to start. First pitch, 7:07. Checking on. degrees and windy. The wind is blowing out. And first pitch, high. Ball one. Brett, did you just throw a cord?
Yep.
Awesome. So 1-0 your count here on Morgan McKay.
That's how I'm going to make sure that I don't reuse that.
Oh, very good. Squares around a bunt, pulls back, and that pitch, I believe, is called a ball. So it is 2-0.
All right, so we'll try to have things.
Where I'm sitting, I'm sorry, it's 1-1. Where I'm sitting, I cannot see the scoreboard unless I really lunge
So 1-1
forward a little
the
bit.
count.
Somebody called time?
Not sure. Another cool feature of this scoreboard, Kenny. Who's batting?
This is Morgan McKay.
What's her name? I mean, what's her number?
Number 23.
Number 23. Morgan. How do you spell McKay?
McKay.
Watch this.
Let's see here. Does it pop up? Look at that, Morgan McKay.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty neat, man.
So
2-1 pitch, now 3-1. Oh, ball 4.
Wow. So 2 runners on. Obviously, maybe the girl's a little emotional starting out here this game.
Coach Camp going to come out and bring the infield with him, kind of calm down Emma, who's seeming to have problems with her. So now 2 runners on, and McKenna McCard will be the batter. She is number 21. I'll text you the picture. How about that? That should work better, right, Brett?
Yep.
Use our technology as our friend. So digging in will be the third baseman, Megan McCard. She's got a chance here with runners at first and second, nobody out. And its first pitch is outside, 1-0.
Control issues like this, I'm not sure. Again, is she amped up, maybe a little emotional because it's senior night? You never know with high school girls.
That is.
Or boys, for that matter.
And that's upstairs, 2-0. So she's thrown left fielder and the shortstop, and they both just looked at each other. That one off the bat looked like it was going to go a lot further and just died out in left field.
Again, another odd.
That's a single.
Another odd occurrence.
So now the bases are loaded with nobody out, and it's Sarah Kate Lupo. The pitcher is the batter. Yeah, the girls look a little asleep right now.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if they're just amped up or emotional because of senior night or what, but hopefully they can figure it out. Bases loaded, nobody out. We'll see what they can do here.
There's a strike, 0-1. Well, if anybody can get it out of it, it would be Emma with her ability to strike them out.
I don't know if we've seen another team take the lead from somebody or from Westfield so far this year.
That is true. They've been pretty dominant.
To start the game. So 0-2 the count.
There are a lot of gnats out here. Mosquitoes or something.
It's gotten cooler. They're coming out.
Now under 80 degrees, 79. Ground ball, short, and it gets through.
Wow.
Base hit. That's going to score 1, and they play it station to station. So 1 run in and nobody out. And Emma having some problems here in this first inning is Sarah Kate Lupo with the RBI single.
Did you give a hit on the fly ball?
I did because nobody touched it.
All right. Do we have an error anywhere?
No errors, just a walk and a hit by pitch.
So station to station right here. And bases are still loaded.
And that one called a ball to Laura Ann Jones, the center fielder.
They're killing me with these 3 namers.
They definitely have a run on a couple of those, it seems. Is that a ball as well?
No, strike.
She is moving quickly. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Still nobody out. First 4 batters. We've had hit by pitch in the first pitch of the game, then a walk. A bloop single between the shortstop and left field.
I tell you what, if these geniuses hit my truck.
And that one is back to the mound. Throw on to home to get the force out And there's the first out of the inning. So 1-2 on the put out. The force will put Laura Ann Jones at first and move everybody else up. So the batter now will be Grace Odom, the right fielder. And she looks at the first pitch strike, 0-1. Let's see if she can get out of this with just one run in.
That would be huge.
Ground ball, base hit off the glove of Avery Adams is going to score one. And they'll just play it, moving them up. And it's 2-0. That was a hot smash to third. And Adams just couldn't get her glove down in time. And that scores Morgan McKay.
They're going to break that truck. Look how many kids are in that truck.
Yeah, but they're all light.
8,000. I feel like I'm on the border of Arizona. And
oh, my gosh. Just make sure you got that wire technology. We'll talk a little bit more about that, General.
No, we don't need to do that.
So, not a good start here for Emma. She's given up 3 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and a hit batsman. So, hopefully she can get it dialed in here. She's been almost untouchable as of late, so this is kind of surprising to see here from the start. But good thing is you know your offense can swing the bat. So, just hold them here and get back up to the plate and start swinging. There's a first pitch strike to Sarah Beth Royal, the left fielder. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Doesn't look like she's really trying to throw any of her off speed or any of her other pitches right now. Trying to really work on just the fastball, finding the release point.
Yeah, her release has been a little off so far, and as you mentioned, and there's a strikeout.
Yep, foul tip into the mitt for strike 2, or out number 2. So now it'll be Maddie Hartsfield, the designated player, will be the batter. Bases loaded with 2 outs. This is the number 8 batter in the lineup, so sometimes you don't see this batter until the 3rd inning with Emma Williams on the mound. There's a strike, 0-1.
Wow.
There's a strike, 0-2, right over the outside corner. Seems
She
to kind
is back in the zone all of a sudden, though.
Dialing it in. I imagine it's one of those things. You just find that release point. It's like bowling, getting on that right dot, and swing and a miss. So she strikes out the final 2 batters, but not before Tiftarea pushes across. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. And after 1/2 inning of play, it's Tiftarea 2 and Westfield coming to bat on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Westfield is a challenging environment.
It's a Christian school, it's a Christian environment.
And it provides students with great opportunities. Definitely all the teachers, they prepare you for college, they help you with some problems that they'll give you some real life experiences that will help you with college.
Every teacher that I have in any of my classes is always telling us that they're here after school. They're always willing to answer any questions we might have.
Westfield is a harder school, but it challenges you and it gets you ready for college.
And I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith.
Westfield provides a lot of great opportunities for students to learn and for students to grow and for students to learn more about themselves.
We go to the bottom of the 1st inning. Tiftarea leading 2-0 here to start. A little bit of a difficult inning there for Emma Williams. They got 2 runs on 3 hits, and now the bats are coming up, though, for the Lady Hornets, and see if they can get some runs back themselves and maybe take back the lead. And that was the most impressive throw from center field I've ever seen from the center fielder here. She threw that ball directly in the dugout, right to the coach, right next to the bucket. I mean, right in the door.
Right in the bucket.
Perfection. So it'll be Sadie Hayes leading off. She'll be followed by Ellie Williams and Marina Knowles. And the Vuvuzelas are out here at the nest.
Ooh.
Isn't that what they're called, the Vuvuzelas?
Yeah, no, I wasn't oohing you.
Oh.
What in the world?
So Sadie digging in here, the left-hand hitting first baseman for Westfield. The wind starting to swirl a little bit, kind of blowing out here to right now, as that one is out. Called a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I'll have to get over there and cover it.
And that one fouled off. It is 0-2 quickly on Sadie Hayes. He put 1-1, but I could have sworn he did the fist up.
What has he got there? He's putting it up. Did you see it?
I think he did 0-2.
I can't see.
Too far away. Could have sworn it is 0-2 though. 0-2 pitch, and that one is outside, so it is 1-2 now. Yeah, I think that's what he put up. Yep, 1-2. Hard to tell. The guy behind the dude with the scoreboard thinks it's 2-1.
Well, it's either 1-2 or 2-1.
Well, we'll find out here. So now it should be 2-2 in my opinion.
It should be 2 fingers, right? What does he use? See?
2-2.
Okay.
So 2-2, your count on Sadie Hayes with Ellie on deck. And that one fouled off to the left side. Joe almost makes the catch, came off the golf cart and couldn't quite get there.
Joey's got to make a dive.
I know, I want to see all-out effort.
That's really unfortunate right there for Joe Allen. He's got to make a better effort.
That'd be something. He injures himself. Who do you call then? You know? What is it tilted?
I don't know.
And there's a shot to center. That one is going to get over the center fielder's head and roll to the wall. And Sadie Hayes will pull in with a stand-up double to lead off for Westfield.
Well, that'll do it.
That was on a line. Golly, that center fielder never had a chance. That's one of those ones you kind of freeze because you don't know, like, oh, it's right at me, but it's, over my head.
Yeah, that one was crushed. Who we got? Ellie up?
It is Ellie. Ellie Williams will be the batter with a runner in scoring position. Good start for Westfield, trying to get back those 2 runs. Here they gave up in the top of the first. And that one upstairs, 1-0.
Sadie better be careful. It looked like she left early. I'm all for being aggressive, but come on, Peyton. We need you to get back. Don't be jibber-jabbering.
1-0, and that is outside, 2-0.
I'm digging this new score graphic, man.
Yeah, it's nice, clean.
It's just a lot easier to do. We're going to adjust it just a little bit. You call that a strike? Yeah,
he did. So 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Sadie Hayes is at second after a leadoff double, and Ellie Williams in the box here. She's got big-time power. She can crank it out of here with the best of them. All-time leader in home runs here at Westfield. And she looks at the ball outside. It's 3-1 the count.
Yeah, hitter's count right now. And as you mentioned, she is not shy about swinging the bat. She's looking for her pitch, though.
Yeah, basically 1 through 6, they got some power. Sydney Langdon, too. She hit one in the state championship game, I think, last year.
Big home run.
So anybody 1 through 9 can go deep for Westfield.
27-9.
That's the play call, huh?
Yep. I don't know what that means, but good pitch.
Yep. Bottom part of the zone there makes it full, 3-2.
That's one of those type of pitches that you just tip your hat because
even
bottom of the zone, you don't want to swing at it.
Yeah, if you do, you're grounding out weekly probably. So
Weekly probably.
So full count on Ellie Williams. Tennessee. That one's outside, ball
Great
4.
eye. What a professional at bat right there.
So Ellie will go to first, and she'll be courtesy ran for, as she is the catcher. Or is she good? Nope, she's going to stay in there. She's got some wheels now.
No, it's Marina, isn't it?
Yep, Marina Knowles will be the batter now. She's got some pop, too. Only a sophomore.
You always
think Emma's coming up?
Yeah. I just don't spell Marina's name right sometimes.
So Marina digs in. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
What does they do? Oh, because she's the Knowles?
Maybe they do Marina. No.
That's what I'm saying, because she's the Knowles.
Oh, I got you. That's pretty
Florida
good.
State Seminoles.
That is pretty good. Didn't even put the connection there. So 0-1. And that one outside, and catcher hangs on.
I can tell you this, Tiftarea better be careful here. They got the lead 2-0 with a similar type offensive attack that Westfield's employing here in this bottom half, but you don't want to play around with leaving runners on base with this Westfield lineup.
Yeah, I mean, they had a chance to really blow this thing open. They left the bases loaded. And that's grounded at the shortstop, and they get the lead runner at third base. Good play there from Ellie Bryan as she throws it on to McKenna McCard for the first out of the inning. So 4-6-5 on the putout. So still runners at first and second. Now Emma Williams, she has a chance to get back the 2 runs she gave up and add another if she can continue that smooth stroke she's been having the past couple games. Drive that ball out of the ballpark.
That would be ideal.
Good pitch. One of them ones. Gosh, this umpire's strike mechanics are very long and deliberate.
Almost seems like more and more of them are being taught that way, because we see a lot of that, especially on the baseball diamond as well.
Yeah, like move very slowly. Stand totally up. Now that one outside. The catcher tried to frame it, but it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Emma Williams. She hit a solid line drive home run the last time we were here on Saturday. And that one in the dirt is 2-1.
Yeah, one that barely got over the fence. It was on such a line.
It was crushed, though. It went all the way back in the woods behind the crepe myrtles out there.
I mean, when you think about Kenny at a buffet, that's how crushed it was.
It was. Crushed the buffets. We don't have any good buffets around anymore.
Not really.
It's terrible. Ground ball, second base. Ooh, off her hand. Stays with it, though, and gets Emma on a ground out, 4-3. That probably stung the palm a little bit there on the second baseman, number 14, Allie Strength, but she makes the play, and 2 outs now for Westfield. So, but you do have runners at second and third, as Ellie's at third, and Knowles is at second. And Avery Adams, who's also got a big-time bat, can tie it up here with a base hit, possibly. And she flies one right to me out here to center, and the center fielder there to make the catch for the third out. That was Laura Ann Jones. So Westfield threatens, but they cannot push a run across, as they had no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. And after 1 inning of play, it is Tiftarea 2, Westfield nothing here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there. And he does a great job, and I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
We go to the top of the second, and something you rarely hear here at the Hornets Nest. The Westfield Hornets down 2-0 here to the Tiftarea Lady Panthers here on senior night. It was 2 runs scored in the top of the first after a hit by pitch and a couple of hits. And Westfield trails 2-0. They threatened in the bottom of the first, but left a couple runners at second and third to end it. So it'll be Allie Strength, followed by Piper McCard. Allie Strength, we hear that name a lot, I think, during basketball season, don't we? Sounds very familiar.
Yep.
So Allie digs in. Emma's ready, and she fires first pitch strike over the outside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, ever since about, 4 batters into that first inning, Emma's been dialed back in, but she did give up a couple of runs in the top half, which you don't normally see. See if she can settle down, and then Westfield's offense has got to get going here maybe earlier than they're used to.
Yeah, hopefully they can bail her out because she's done enough all season long from the mound. She's due a occasional tough one. She's kind of like the Mike Soroka of Westfield, you know. A bad game for her is giving up 2 runs. And that one, swinging a miss, evens the count 2-2.
Magic number now
for
to
the
1 for the Bravos.
That's it, man.
It'll be 2 division championships in a row.
Pretty awesome.
Awesome sauce.
Already got my tickets, and late swing, strike 3, down goes Strength.
You also got your NCAA
I know,
tickets,
man.
right?
That's how I roll. No, I joined the A-list. I got that 27-game pack,
Yeah.
and as part of that, you get access to the playoffs. So they were selling these ticket, what do you call them, strips, and I got some for the playoffs. So no matter what round they're in, I got tickets for it. I pay as I go.
Sweet.
So we'll see. 1 out, and the batter will go back to the top of the lineup, actually, Ellie Bryan.
That's not Piper.
No, she was the...
Okay, I just don't know how. I didn't know
the
if they get
designated player was hitting for her. So, yep, I'm with you. Sometimes still learning. So, Ellie Bryan's the one who took it in the shoulder blades her first time up, and now she's even in the count, 1-1. She came around to score the game's first run. Made a good play at shortstop as well on the defensive side in the bottom of the first. One pitch.
Ooh, where was that?
I mean, I know she's not a very tall batter, but that still looked like a good pitch.
Wow.
2-1 though. Outfield played it straight up. Third base in a little bit is Avery Adams, and Lindsay Easom at short as there's a swing and a miss, 2-2.
Yeah, Bryan didn't help herself out right there. She swung at a ball, I think, pitch inside. Could have forced the count to 3-1, and instead swinging a miss on a strike. Probably a ball you couldn't make contact with anyways.
Yeah, Emma, she does a good job changing speed. She kind of gets these batters out on their front foot and makes them look silly sometimes. But now it's a full count.
Seems like she's having more trouble with the fastball than her off-speed tonight. When she really tries to muscle up on it, she's losing it high and left.
Yeah. A little bit to the glove side, but right there, she got her looking for strikeout number 4 here in the game. That's 4 straight strikeouts. So she has dialed it in ever since, and 4 Ks through 1 2/3. Now the batter will be Morgan McKay, number 23. McKay looks at a first pitch, strike. 0-1. McKay walked and came around to score in the first. You know, it's a big night when you got 2 photographers down the first base line.
Swing and a miss there.
Yeah, chased a high one, 0-2.
Something smelling good.
Somebody fired up a grill somewhere.
Yeah, I just caught a whiff of the old charcoals or something.
Lighter fluid or something.
Something.
And that one grounded to third. Adams has got it. She goes on to first, low, and dug out over there by Sadie Hayes for the third out of the inning. So they go 1-2-3 in the top of the second. Your score remains 2-0 Tiftarea here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to another 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Go to the bottom of the second inning. It's Tiftarea.
Go to the bottom of the second inning.
2-0 over the Westfield Lady Hornets. It'll be Lindsey Eastham,
Tennessee,
Sydney Langdon, and Brooke Corley, and Tennessee. You watched it, didn't you? You've seen that commercial?
Yeah, I've seen it multiple times.
Makes you laugh now, doesn't it? Tell you what, 21 over there for Tiftarea. She is a tall young lady.
Where? Oh, third baseman?
Yeah. Good night alive. McKenna McCard, I guess you'll probably have to pay attention to that name. I got a feeling we'll probably see her on the basketball floor this year.
Basketball floor. Not court, but floor.
Hey, it's the floor, man. That's what it is.
Lay on my old Leroy. Ride a horse.
Save a horse.
Save a horse. Ride a...
Well, she cranked one out of here last time as well, and it was a moonshot. She really got
She
on
did.
one.
She was the first home run, wasn't she?
She was the second.
Second?
Yep.
You sure?
Hey, I sure am. Emma hit it first. It was the same inning. And
You
Emma bats
sure?
in front of her in the lineup. That's a ball. 1-0 your
Are
count.
you sure?
Are you sure? We'll be down in Statesboro tomorrow as the Westfield Hornet football team will go on down there to take on the Bullock Academy Gators.
So today, Ronald Acuna Jr. became the youngest player in MLB history to hit 40 home runs and 30 stolen bases.
So this weekend, he'll become the youngest player and only the 6th player ever,
I hope,
to get the 40 steals. Oh, he's going to do it.
Well, he's got to get on base to do it.
No, that's true. That's true.
And he walked today. Why didn't he try to steal?
Well,
he should
Utah's a good catcher.
Literally, he should steal every time he gets on base.
I like that. There's ball 3.
Don't you think?
3-0.
I mean, going after, why not? I mean, one night I watched
once you
him.
clinch it, there's no doubt. Like, there's nothing to lose. Just go.
Well, after, what am I going to say? When I watched him the other night, he got on base. I think he either walked or got a hit. He stole second and then stole third to get him to 37, I think it was.
No, he just stole second. And there's
No, he stole second and third the time I watched.
that was called a strike, I guess. 3-1.
So maybe it was 35 and 36, and then he stole second for 37. But the game that I watched, he stole second and third.
There's
I think it was
Baltimore.
against. Who was it against? Was it
Phillies.
against the Nationals that I watched that he stole second and third?
You're right. Yep. That was a couple weeks ago. Then the other night he stole second. The
Yep.
night. So runner at first. Another leadoff batter on. Westfield's had 2.
Don't question my
of their
authority.
leadoff batters. My authority. As Sydney Langdon will come to the plate.
Respect my authority. All right, who we got? Sydney Langdon.
That is correct. Number 3.
Number 3, Sydney, and she spells it with a Y. Langdon.
Yep.
We need you to eat this microphone because I can barely hear you.
I'm going to eat it. Yum, yum. There,
Yum,
I
yum, eat 'em up.
Cranked it up for you, Brett. How's that?
I just can't hear you.
I turned it up to 11.
Y'all check out our podcast if you haven't. I'm just saying, it was really good last night.
It was. Best one ever. 2-0 your count.
Brant's very informative, but Kenny's pretty comical on it. And
You got to have fun, man. You know what? If anybody's out there watching, listening right now, and you want to come join us, why don't you? It should be fun. It'll be a grand old time.
gosh, it smells. I want to go camping. That's what it smells like.
Oh, no, as they position their right fielder out here in right center, right in front of the trucks from the...
Yeah, I know the right fielder's probably enjoying that.
She's like, great. They're all right here. razzing me.
One time we were out here and they were giving the right fielder a pretty good business.
And then the umpire
last
make him
year.
go back.
I think so. I think they made a move.
Well, they are.
Then no. Somebody accidentally threw something. They were throwing stuff back and forth, and they threw something on the field, and then they made a move.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So 2-1, your count.
I think that was you throwing berries on the field.
It was.
God, it smells good.
All it smells like is lighter fluid.
I love it.
Brett's like, lighter fluid smells delicious.
It smells like camping. I know.
So 3-1, your count.
3-1. It smells like I'm at Moccasin Creek State Park in Clayton, Georgia, by the lake.
And that one popped out to the first baseman who makes the catch there for the first out of the inning.
Just a bailout right there.
Yeah, she's heading to count. 3-1.
Do you hear it?
Kind of rattles a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
So 3-1 and a pop out, and now that'll bring up Brooke Corley, the Ocho. 8 is great. Great is 8. 8 is great. Look at that, another chance. How about that? You about to change headphones on me?
I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to change you because I think this is the new one. We're going to put you in the new Cadillac version.
Oh, and a stolen base in there with a Woodland Subdivision stolen base.
Tell you what, that umpire was fired up about it as well.
Yeah, he made it. That was an exciting call there.
A little razzle-dazzle call. Very emphatic. We're going to get you going here, Kenny. I'm not gonna leave you out in the wilderness. Here you go, buddy.
Now I got the good headphones on.
Absolutely.
And we're back. Grounder right up the middle.
That's going to score a run.
That's a base hit.
Nope.
They're going to hold the runner at third.
Well, center fielder must be on the scouting report that she's got a good arm because Coach Camp holds the runner. And we will not question the DC.
You do not question the Campster. So now the batter will be Meg Hiley, the designated player, with runners at first and third. You wonder if they'll put Langdon in motion here. Try to get two runners in scoring position.
It's a beautiful night. Other than the Nats.
Yes. I'm sorry, that's Corley at first base.
Yeah, Brooke Corley with a nice hit right back up the middle.
And there she goes. And the throw down is going to be cut off. And there's another Woodland Subdivision stolen base.
That's not defensive indifference?
No, I don't understand how they rule that in the major leagues, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So.
Well, I don't either, but I just was wondering. I was wondering.
So the runners at second and third with Hiley at the plate and Westfield down by 2.
Stream looks good, man.
That one's low. 2-0.
New score graphic. I think you're really going to like the football one tomorrow night. As long as I can get it to work, the clock deal is going to be off the chisane.
Well, hopefully there's some points to put up on the Westfield side tomorrow.
That's true.
I do know, just from being down in Statesboro last week for my other job, that there's a ground ball to second. That'll score a run as they get the force at first base. So Hiley knocks in the run, little unselfish play, taking it to the right side and gets an RBI for her efforts.
Also moves the runner over, which is huge with the top of the lineup. Coming back up here, Sadie Hayes could score and tie the game. Get a base hit and score that run.
Know that Pinewood defeated Bullock early in the year, so that was
Bullock.
Bullock was really good last year, but apparently Bullock missed a field goal as kind of time expired.
Bullock was really good, and if I remember correctly, Pinewood was not.
But all those youngsters have gotten a year older down there in Belleville, so Westfield's got a tough road ahead of them football-wise. They're going to have to figure some things out. They haven't started region play yet, so really right now you're kind of in the quote-unquote preseason, if you will. But some things got to start turning around.
Yeah, they just got to get some confidence, not let games get away from them.
There's a shot in the left center field, and it's over the glove, and that's going to tie it up. And Sadie Hayes, 2 for 2 with a couple doubles, and that one, man, she's hit a ball hard tonight.
Yeah. I think Sadie got a little fired up. She doesn't like to lose.
Now, she's one of them quiet kind of girls, but when you make her mad, you probably want to watch out.
Yeah.
And Ellie, she's not quiet, but she's feisty. And she is one of those girls who...
Ellie's funny.
She's hilarious, and she's really good at doing the broadcasting.
Yeah, I think if she kind of knew or had more familiarity with football, she would really be...
I'd love to hear her call softball.
Yeah, that would
obviously
be cool.
She plays.
But I'm saying you would get that expert analyses.
Yeah, I mean, she would tell you kind of what she'd do in a certain situation, maybe what she's looking for.
Yeah.
She knows the game,
Maybe
her and Emma both.
We need to get one of those lavalier mics, or what are they called? Isn't that what they're called?
Where she can just broadcast.
Yeah,
from
right. Be in the when she's in the dugout, she just picks it up, puts it on. We get to hear what's going on.
That'd be kind of cool.
What do they do that? They call that in the MLB when they put a pitcher, they put the manager on the broadcast. What do they do if they have the manager scheduled and he gets tossed before?
I'd probably just go to the bench coach, somebody like that. That one in the dirt, and Sadie was going the whole way.
So another stolen. Are we giving that a stolen base? Or are we giving that a? All right.
Why not, man? That's 3 in the inning.
I rode through the Woodland subdivision the other night.
Just to take a look, huh?
Well, I was trying to listen to something on my phone and had just gone to the store, so I just rode around in there and then came back to the house. Very nice.
There's a shot, line drive to left, and Westfield takes the lead 3-2 on an RBI single from Ellie Williams.
I don't feel like she got all of that, but it was almost like just for her sheer will, through her sheer will, she just kind of drug it out there to the outfield. Because it was hit on a line, but it wasn't popped like she normally does, but she pulled it enough to get it through that hole.
Yeah, she's strong, so even when she doesn't pure one up, she can still beat the defense. And now Marina Knowles is the batter. She grounded a force out to short in the first inning, and they call a strike.
Yeah.
And Ellie dives back.
She offered. If I could talk to God and get a deal with him to make the temperature be this right here the entire year,
it would be glorious.
That would be awesome.
It's perfect right now. 78. Sun's gone down. It's going down earlier and earlier, obviously, as we move into the fall season. There's that one, a ball, 1-1.
Early spring and early fall are probably my two favorite
spring I'm not as jazzed about just because of the allergies.
No, I love it, man. Things start to bloom. I get to cut grass again. Rachel says that I like to do that because I get to chill out and go be by myself for an hour.
I do, and there goes another stolen base attempt.
You got to do it for like a day.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours. And another stolen base. Woodland subdivision, they are getting their money's worth here in this inning.
Oh, whoops, already had the runner on second, so.
Peyton, what do you think about doing softball camera work? It's a little harder, isn't it? Because it's coming towards you rather than going away from you. It's very awkward. It's not a normal feeling.
But I like the angle to see the batter. Ooh,
there's a shot in the gap in the left center that's going to roll the fence, and there's another run scored as Marina Knowles will pull in with a double and an RBI, and Westfield is going shopping at the gap here in this second inning. You like that?
So lame.
Isn't it, though?
Guy, you just went Chip Carey on everybody.
Totally Chip Carey. I'm going, oh, that's Skip. Sorry.
That's Skip Carey.
I'm going shopping at the gap. So 4 runs in here in this second inning, and Westfield still batting with 2 outs. It'll be Emma Williams, the batter.
So I've got 5 hits for Westfield so far in the game. Am I on track?
1, 2, 3.
And that might be the 6th. That might get out of here. Oh, right at the base of the wall.
Over the head of the right fielder. They're going to see another double. Westfield just cracking the softball here in this second inning, and it's another RBI double. Man, it's amazing how good they can be when they just flip the switch. And that first time through the order, it happened every single time. Once that second go round, watch out for that opposing pitcher because they're about to tee off.
What's Avery's number?
Avery Adams is number 27, and coming into courtesy run will be number 2, Cameron Lancaster. And it looks like the coach is going to come out and talk to the Tiftarea pitcher, try to calm her down. That is Sarah Kate Lupo.
This time, baby, I'll be
And this will be the 9th batter in the inning for Westfield.
Bulletproof.
Oh, man, there's the singing.
That's for our man,
Chip Harrison.
Mr. Chip Harrison.
Oh, my gosh, I'm getting eaten alive, brother.
That's because you're so sweet, man.
Let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Is that mine?
Is that
Are they
yours?
letting them in the dugout?
What?
Oh, goodness.
What?
They're letting the girls in the dugout.
Where?
Charlotte's over there behind one of the players.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Miss Sky might have coordinated that one. There's no
Okay.
telling.
I gotcha. So the score right now is
Caroline and Charlotte can be mascots.
Westfield 5, Tiftarea 2. Another runner at second. They've been doubling them to death here in this second inning.
And another good hitter up for Westfield.
And Avery chops one to third. Good play by the third baseman on to first in time for the out. But Westfield pushes 5 runs across, and they do it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in that inning. And they leave a runner. And we go to the top of the third. Westfield now on top, 5-2 here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there, and he does a great job. And I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game, and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
Welcome back into the Hornet's Nest here. We go to the top of the third. Brett did a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, you're on.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was that cable and your headset not getting good audio earlier, so sorry about that, folks. But I have thrown that on the ground out here at Westfield, and we will pick it up and throw it in the trash can.
Or Matt will run over it with a lawnmower.
Do they?
Or Danny does it maybe.
No, not Danny. Probably doesn't do the grounds. They just do the fields. I don't know who does the grounds. But nonetheless, Westfield does not stay down for long. 5-2, they score 5 runs in that bottom half of the second.
And now it's McCard leading off.
And you mentioned it. They meaning Tiftarea, needed to get as much as they could get that first inning because they may not get an opportunity for any more.
Yeah, I mean, getting 2 runs kind of surprising to start, but, you know, the bats have woken up for Westfield, and that was just as high as it could have gone far. They're going to run over there and out of room. Foul ball over there by the batting cage.
Where's Joe? He has got to make a play.
I know. He's being lazy over there, you know. So 0-2.
Does he own a glove? He needs to be like a little kid at the Braves game. Bring his own glove to the ball field. Make some plays. Come on. Where's Coach Nelson over there?
I know.
Got to stretch out.
Some skills.
Can't let that single turn into a double by not making the play.
So no balls, 2 strikes. The grill is fired up.
I know. That big poof of smoke in the background.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball.
Woo. Lindsey Easom,
that
great
ball
play.
Hit her. And look at that. Ooh, wild throw. But now they're going to try to. She's going to try to go to second, and she's going to be in there. So
wow.
E6 for Westfield. She knocked it down, and I think she still had time, but she tried to rush her throw and threw it wildly. So the first batter reaches here in the third inning on an error. Unfortunate there for
Sarah Kate Lupo.
For Lindsay, frustrated with herself, kind of.
Well, she had to rush. I mean,
yeah, I think
it wasn't unwarranted. We see that a lot in baseball where they didn't really need to rush and bad throw because of it.
Oh, Westfield trying a little bit of the version of the deke play.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
I'm not going to.
Don't give it away.
But it's harder with the outfield a lot shorter here.
Give it away, give it away, give
Out
it
there
away.
in the baseball, you can act like it throws because the outfield is so big.
Ooh.
And there's a line shot into right center, and it's a get down and roll to the fence. 1 run is in, and the runner will round second, head to third, and pull in there with an RBI triple. That's Sarah Kate Lupo. They had trouble getting the ball off the fence, I believe. It was Corley and Knowles. So Tiftarea not going here quietly. They've added another run, and they trail 5-3 now. Still nobody out in this third inning.
So number 5, Laura Ann Jones, will be batting. It looks like Coach Camp gonna try to calm things down. We'll see if he makes a pitching change, but I don't think he will. I think he's just gonna Melanson the mound up there for him.
Cover the rubber. Yeah. That was a good piece of hitting there from Lupo. She kind of took it where it was pitched over the outside and drove it right into that right center field gap. It wasn't hit exceptionally hard, but it was placed so perfectly that Westfield had trouble getting it out of the corner, and she got a triple. So nobody out, running at third, a run in, and Westfield leading 5-3. There's some football going on tonight, if I'm not mistaken, at least NFL-wise. Nobody good.
Jacksonville and Tennessee, right?
Is that it? There's a rousing effort. Why did they even put Thursday night football on? Like, why would you want to showcase that game? I am going to need a phone charger, my friend. Drifting away again in Margaritaville.
Front. Oh, they are going to make a pitching change. This is going to be Langdon.
So Langdon's going to come in.
Do we have pitching change? No, nope.
Pitching change.
No pitching change sponsor. Way to go, Kenny.
Way to go. Terrible.
Terrible.
So Sydney Langdon will come on.
That's Espanole for. Terrible.
In relief of Emma Williams, who
you like how I do that, don't you?
Did not have her best night. Still not bad, but.
Is it charging?
Kind of.
Yeah, that one's kind of funny. You might have to wiggle it or flip it.
Flip it and reverse it. Well, go finger win yet.
Is it working?
It is now.
Missy Elliott?
That's it. So Langdon will come in here as
Laura Ann
Emma
Jones.
Williams only pitched 2+ innings.
She gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, right?
Well, I don't ever understand how that works. McCard reached on the error and scored. So.
Okay.
And the runner at third base, she is responsible for as well. So they just flip-flopped second and pitcher.
Well.
So 0-2 on here
okay,
in the third.
Pumpkin.
Grace Odom, number 22.
Ooh, she wanted to offer.
Yeah, she did. Must have been a little high, so 1-2 your count. Brett doing a little hum.
Oh, yeah.
Little humdinger. 1-2 pitch. That's popped up. Right side. Going out is Sadie Hayes and cannot make the catch.
I think that actually may have saved Westfield a run.
If she didn't catch, or
for not catching it.
Yeah, because she would have.
That's a tough play. You got to plant, turn, and throw to get the runner out at home, and it's got to be accurate. So.
Yeah, that probably worked out. Now, if you can get a strikeout here, that would be pretty huge. Another pop foul. How to play.
We just need your common strike him out, throw him out with a runner at third.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it works. Every time.
So I got area.
Field will have Esom, Langdon, and Corley. And that was a strike.
Yeah, 1-1 the count. Still nobody out.
It's almost like that thing is tilted a little bit. Is it? I can't tell.
No, I think you're just at a weird
Tilted
angle.
at a weird angle. That one's fouled off.
I think Kenny's brain or vision tilted.
Esom throws to first. She almost could have just reached out and tagged the runner who was running from second to third. But nonetheless, 2 outs on the ground out, 6-3.
Good play right there, though. You'll take the out. You're right. I think maybe a little bit more awareness. She could have reached out and tagged her, but you'll take the out.
That one fouled off, as this is Maddie Hartsfield, the batter. She struck out to end the first inning.
I think Emma's still a little upset. She's kind of walking, pacing around out there at second base.
Yeah, she's a competitor. You know, she doesn't want to make a play here, and there she is making the third out of the inning and makes the catch. So 2 runs come across, and they do it on 2 hits, and they leave a runner at third. And Westfield also committed an error. So we go to the bottom of the third. Your score: Westfield 5 and Tiftarea 4 here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports
Rooms of our high school athlete. Advanced medical care closer to home.
Welcome back here as we go to the bottom of the third. A tight one here at the Hornets' Nest. Westfield leading 5-4. They got behind 2-0, came back in the second inning, scored 5 runs, but then Tiftarea, to their credit, came back out and got 2 more in the top of the third. They chased Emma Williams after just 2+ innings pitching, but Sydney Langdon came in and gave up a hit and then got the last 3 in order. So for Westfield, it will be number 17, Lindsay Esom, leading off, and she'll be followed by Sydney Langdon and Brooke Corley. It's the same part of the order that started the last inning, got the rally going a little bit as Esom had reached on a walk. And she came around and scored the first run of the night. And it looks like they changed pitchers as well. Have the Lady Panthers, it will be number 21 coming into pitch for them. See if I can find out who that is. It is McKenna McCard. Yeah, McKenna McCard is
That's
there.
Awesome. What would happen if you actually... Well, I guess they could review that. So
we got to tell everybody what you're talking about.
Sorry. No, I was just wondering, Albie's moved the runner for... Whose hand was that?
Gene Segura.
Segura moved his hand off the bag while the umpire wasn't looking, and I was just wondering if what happened. Could they be? No, I would just pulled his hand off. He's really not out.
Yeah,
but they
probably could.
They would review it.
Yeah, if only that was alive in 1991 when Herbeck picked up Ron Gantz.
Terrible human being.
So Lindsay Esom digs in against McKenna McCard, and I saw her warming up before the game. She throws pretty hard.
Straight gas.
McCard throws hard, but she throws low. Ball 1.
Because she's got a bow. We could do this
all night long, my friend.
Literally, we could do it all night long. You're a poet and didn't even know it.
That's it. 1-0 count. And that one is low as well, 2-0. Getting hungry.
Low because it snowed.
This is good for Westfield. They need to have some games in which they got some fight through some adversity. They've kind of cruised in a lot of games.
Ooh, that hit her foot. Ah,
I don't feel good.
Nope. And
Did she break her foot last year?
I think so. And Westfield doesn't need any injuries.
No. So that's the second hit by pitch in the game. 1 apiece for both teams now.
She just had to even it up. Hopefully Esom is okay. She's stretching it out over there with Coach Nelson. She got hit right on the foot, though, literally.
I think she knows a good orthopedic doctor who should be able to help her.
Yep.
Her papa.
Yeah, I was going to name some random one that wasn't her dad.
Yeah,
and
Dr.
be
Andrews.
like, yeah, Dr. Andrews over in Birmingham. Oh, you mean her dad's an orthopedic surgeon?
So now it'll be Sydney Langdon. She popped out the first, her first time up. I like the confidence. She's the only one going with the all-black cleats with the white unis.
Houston and Tulane playing right now. You might gonna have to watch that.
Not one lane.
2 lanes. The Fighting Willie Fritzes.
That's it. They called that a strike?
They did indeed.
Woo!
Man, that smells amazing. Yeah.
So 0-1 your count here on Langdon. Squares the bunt and fouls it, but
No,
it is.
she didn't touch it.
Oh, really?
The ball was pitched outside.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's nobody at third. Now they get back. Where is the third baseman?
Pitching?
No. Okay, they moved Brian over to third. There's a conversation here between
the umpire
and now he's going to come out and ask, did she foul it or what was the?
I didn't see it. I mean, I know that they didn't call it, but let's go underneath the
hood. That was weird. I thought she just fouled it, but Coach Campbell's all over that. She did square around and offer at it, though. So
you know how Coach Camp is. He's always on the weird stuff that happens in games. You remember last year in the state championship series where Bullock ran past a runner?
Yeah,
and
you're
he
right.
caught that.
He does, man. He's got an eye for it. He finds the smallest things, and that's cool, Brett. Crank it up a little higher.
Yep. Don't think my speakers will work any higher.
0-2.
That's the only thing I like about this ESPN app.
What?
My closed caption comes on every.
Yeah, that's the key. So still 0-2.
I think the fact that the USB part is built into a
strike 3. She could have run. Now she's going to run and carry the bat halfway out to the
Pedro
Serrano. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So Corley will be the batter. She's like, no, I'm not going. Yeah.
Bench warmers where the kid takes the bat and goes to every base and tries. Oh, that was that Problem Child, I think. And he
Maybe.
swings it on everybody.
Could be. There's a good pitch.
Number 8, Corley.
8 is great. Great 8.
8 is great. Great is 8. 8 is 8 is great. How you do the day?
Is that how they do it?
No, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. Number 3.
And the other runner advances down to second. That's Corley. So 1 out.
Who do you keep texting?
Your mom.
Stop texting, folks.
Could be that, you just started streaming a football game, but
no, we're not using that.
Even still, using the data, sucking it all up.
I don't think you understand how technology works.
I know. It's the upload versus the download. Swing and a miss there.
Did I tell you how awesome it smells out here?
Yes, you did.
So 6-4 your score. This is the tightest game Westfield's been in all year long.
Yeah, it's surprising.
But, as you said, it could be good for them.
And that's a grounder out to second. And easy out there. The runner moves up to third base. So Hiley has done her job with 2 ground outs. She's moved the runner up. Had a RBI in her last ground out. And now they'll go back to the top of the order with Sadie Hayes, who has hit it into the left center field gap and the right center field gap for 2 doubles here tonight.
I am going to put 5 on a double here.
I got 5 on it.
What do you say?
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it. What do you say? A double? Close. Really close. Really close.
Does add a run. Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another Iron, the Diamond, Wood, MGU covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state.
Anybody who thinks that their child is too young to use Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any kind of surgical procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too?
Spillers, orthodontics, where smiles begin.
We go to the top of the fourth inning, a tight ball game here. Westfield leading 6-4 over the Tiftarea Lady Panthers. It will be number 14, Allie Strength, leading off. She'll be followed by the top of the order, Ellie Bryan and Morgan McKay. And on the mound is Sydney Langdon for Westfield. She came in relief in the second inning, or in the third inning, excuse me, after
without
the West Virginia color. He's makes no sense. Oh, 1 pitch and out. The second inning.
It's been a long game.
Back up to the plate, the left. What a pitch. That thing in there.
Dimes out on the.
So there's the first out of the inning, and now they'll go to the top of the order. Number 3, Lee Bryan.
I'm going back to my room. Number what?
32.
Brian. Morgan McKay.
And scored, and then grounded out to third base. Second inning. Again, Westfield loving the even innings. The odd numbers, though. That one
was not a strike.
Nope, just outside in the best area.
Don't speak blasphemy about Turner Field.
Was it not the most vanilla park? It didn't have anything unique about it.
It had cool stuff. It had the Coke bottle at the top. Had that little outfield like area in center field. I thought that was neat.
Nah.
Had the little tune.
Oh, heads up.
Looney Tunes area over on the one side. Ferris wheel.
Yeah, you and Jared. Yeah, y'all do that together. Oh, he's giving a little burn to the Bravs, isn't he?
Man.
2-2 pitch, and that's outside, 3-2.
It wasn't the 1980s. It was all the division championships in the 90s and the early 2000s. Get it right.
I like SunTrust.
I like SunTrust as well. I think it's a neat deal.
Foul ball.
There's something about it that rubs me the wrong way, and I think it has. I think I liked the like press area behind home plate more, like the way that it looked behind, like, you know what I'm saying, like in the mid deck area.
Yeah, it's a little higher than normal.
And then this way it's situated, good pitch.
Oh, a little low. Wow. So walk issued by Langdon, and now the batter will be McCard, number 21. Well, I mean, they got modern. They have unique stuff now in that stadium. It's got, the brick wall out there and right, and just, unique vantage points. Turner Field was okay, but again, it was just it was an Olympic stadium that they modified for baseball, and now it's been modified for
I would
football.
say it was a baseball stadium that they modified to host the Olympics, and they built it in the vision of having it be a baseball field. But it had to be more generic because of that.
Yeah. Well, it was.
I mean, think about it. Michael Johnson put his gold shoes on in '96 there.
Yeah. Now you drive past it and go, well, Georgia State plays there.
One of the worst football programs in America plays there.
Tried to change up.
Sorry to the Panther fans out there, but we know you beat Tennessee, but it's not real great.
1-1 your count on McCard. Two outs, runner at first, and that's Morgan McKay.
Got an itchy head?
Yeah, man. Keep all these dang bugs. Ooh, he is not giving that outside corner at all. 2-1 your count.
Tulane has a big running back. Yeah, that kid's bigger than Logan Wright.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's pretty big.
Oh,
thick.
Logan Wright. I was thinking of somebody else. I got you. There's a foul ball back to the screen.
Big defensive tackle.
Yeah.
CJ, right? I think
CJ, yeah.
Dude, put your
two. She's gone full in the past two batters. See if she tries to go that kind of change up curve, the churve. Here,
he's not getting that. She's not getting that outside call.
Ooh, fouled off the.
Tell you what, that was a good job of fouling that off because that was a good pitch.
So it's still full. Golly, Tulane kind of looks like North Carolina at first glance. They have like 80 different uniforms.
Yeah, they do.
And the dumbest mascot known to man, a smiling wave.
They do too many stripes.
An angry wave.
That is such a terrible play call.
I've seen that before.
I hate the Jets.
And another foul ball back to the screen.
My thing is, why are you the green? Why would you be a wave in New Orleans where that is like a serious deal, right?
Well, they've been that longer than Hurricane Katrina has been around.
Well, not only that, but how many hurricanes have they had in that area? That just seems to be, I guess Miami is the Miami Hurricane, so.
Oh. My goodness.
That was a moonshot.
Oh, my Lord.
Holy cow.
Oh. Wow. That was a bazooka. That ball was tattooed like nobody's business, and we are tied at 6. Oh, look at that. Brett's pointing to the home run. That was an ABE group home run.
It's not an ABE group
when
one
it's for the other team.
For the visitors, yeah.
Holy cow. I don't think I've ever seen one.
That was a moonshot.
I mean, off the bat, you knew that one was way out of here. So we're tied. McCard goes deep.
So now 6 hits apiece?
And 6 runs apiece.
Right? Is it 6 hits apiece?
For 5 hits.
5 hits? Okay.
For them. No, you're right. 6.
Dang it. Killing me, Kenneth.
So it's tied 6-6. Knowles' reaction to that one. I think she just dropped the barrel of the inning, but the damage is done. It is done off the bat of McCard. She hits a 2-run home run to tie things up. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 6-all here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live. 7 years, we have been there for count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Free med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school.
Welcome back here as we get set to the Marina.
She 20.
Goes crazy. It's weird. Well, you're back to square one, so if you're Westfield, just start swinging like you did in that 2nd inning.
Yeah, they really haven't had too much to write home about except for the 2nd. We did pick up a run last inning. They both have 6 hits. Westfield has the 1 error, and it's 6-6, so pretty even ball game so far.
Very even. Both have used 2 pitchers.
It's time for the top of that lineup for Westfield to really start to come through here.
So Ellie's ready. McCard fires and bowls that one up there. 1-0.
That would have been good on a 7-10 split.
You know, I was still some kind of cricket video the other day, and I was trying to read the rules, and I was like, oh my God, I don't understand.
Those
like
games last for like days.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Cheerleader all the time. It is. There's 7. A lot of energy. Ellie,
she's going to break the roof of the thing.
She's like their own little version of, what's his name? Gardner, the guy from the Yankees who hits the roof of the dugout every time. with the bat.
Was that a ball or strike?
That was a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Low-scoring Big Ten game here tonight, 6-6.
And that so 2-2.
In all, Tulane and Houston. The middle is like stuff. But you remember when we were down at Southland?
It did work.
We taped it to the iron fence, and it held pretty strong.
And ball 4.
Nope.
Nope, that's right. Scoreboard.
3-2. You are like.
Hey, it's kind of getting green.
Keep touching it. Keep touching it.
You're the king. Full count.
In the video.
Pressing buttons. Hey, buttons.
Is this Marina Knowles?
Tis. So Marina digs in here.
Probably because they have people. As that ball gets away from the catcher, that'll be a stolen base, and Westfield
with a Woodland subdivision stolen base.
Westfield will be in scoring position now, but I think what it was people would complain because the elevator
would stop at every one of them.
Yeah, would get stuck in the loop. And
did Ellie just fall off second base? And now she's laughing.
Oh, that's funny.
We're going to have to razz her about that if she comes to the broadcast tomorrow.
Hey, don't step on second base, Ellie.
Yeah,
might fall off.
Yeah, it might fall off. And that pitch, strike 1-1.
You know what's crazy about football? How much they cycle through.
Little left.
Yeah.
There we go.
How the trends change and cycle through. You remember a few years back when the matte helmets were really in?
Yes.
Now everybody's going to the super shiny helmets.
Yeah, Notre Dame started that crap. And there's a swing and a miss and chased a high one. It's 1-2.
She tried to go Dan Uggla on that pitch.
Yeah, chasing the high cheese. The high.
I think I like the matte better.
I do too. So a big one going on tomorrow in the
Dana Holgerson's going to have a coronary.
Between Hoco and Veterans, the 4-0 Bears after their defeat of Peach County.
They call that the Battle of 96, Highway 96, I think. I don't know why they call them that. But
that's kind of funny because they're not even on Highway 96.
Should be like the Battle of Sandifer and Old Perry Road.
Yep. There's a shot down the line. That's a fair ball. I'm good, and that's going to score a run. And Westfield retakes the lead on the RBI single from Marina Knowles.
Yep, Marina Knowles with the big hit. Kenny almost dumped our whole thing out here, scooting up, trying to look for the ball.
That's it. So run is in. The leadoff walk comes back to Hunt.
It's going to be
McCard. So now Emma's the batter, and she'd like to return the favorite here to McCard. But although she wasn't pitching when the homer was given up, maybe she can respond for her teammate. And there's a shot.
It's going to drop.
Going to drop in right between the second baseman and right and center fielder for another hit. And now runners at first and second.
Now, why can I see that depth perception-wise that that's going to drop, but I can't see when I drive? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather you have better depth perception driving, but, you know.
I knew that right off the bat that I was dropping.
So Avery Adams is up, and they're singing her Bulletproof song. Something about when young girls get together, they get loud, and then same thing with young boys. When they get together, they get a little out there too.
Those are some sweet Air Maxes that girl's got on right there.
They are pretty awesome. That ball gets past the catcher, and the runners advance up to second and third with nobody out. A leadoff walk followed by a single and another single. So
I'm totally digging this new scoreboard graphic deal.
That's good, man.
I like it. It just makes things easier. It kind of goes back to, you remember the old score thing where you had the breakout in Wirecast where you could and now you got to do it inside the pane, but
still cool, man. That one low and inside. It is 2-0 on Avery Adams. Lindsey Eastham is on deck.
Watching Yellowstone makes me want to move to Montana.
That's what Katie says. She's like, I really want to go on vacation up there and go on a dude ranch.
It's so pretty.
It is nice. Catcher, pitcher, talking it out here with.
I wonder how cold it is, though. I bet it's really frigid.
Especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Man, McKenna McCard is tall.
Really tall.
She's probably a good 5'9". I don't know, because even Avery Adams is about 5'9" normally, right? So
yeah,
I'd say
Avery
she's
Adams
probably
is
5'11".
Avery Adams is tall.
And that pitch.
Strike.
Oh, my.
Looked high to me, but
Coach Camp not pleased with that one either.
Some consistency is what he's wanting.
He's talking to him, too. I think he's saying, hey, man, what is up with that? That was high and away. And I guess their umpire is not too pleased with the way he reacted to it. Coach Camp says, you know how you solve that problem? You don't call it a strike. So, a little chatting going on there between the home plate ump and Danny Camp.
Look, Emma's wanting to.
Was she waving at us or is she waving
No, she's waving at them.
Oh, okay.
They're wanting them to do.
Who is that boy over there with that hair?
Right there?
The dark hair in the front.
That's Kelso right there.
Well, I know that, but I'm talking about the other one right beside the.
I don't know.
Leaning on the fence.
Not sure.
Kind of looks like that boy from the Duck Dynasty. Swing and a miss. Was it 3-2?
John Luke?
Yeah, whatever his name was.
I don't know if it's 3-2 or 2-2. They got 2-2 on the scoreboard. We're going to go with that. I thought I had 3-2, but whatevs.
Whatevs. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. Westfield with a 7-6 to lead. And Adams swings and misses for out number one. Swung right underneath that rise pitch. And now the batter will be Lindsey Eastham. So this is the Westfield cheerleader right here. She's on the bench, and now she can really spark him. Her last time up, she got hit by a pitch right on the foot. But she scored 2 runs. Pops that one up. What a play by the catcher. That's a tough play. Come out of your crouch, drop the helmet, and make the catch for out number 2.
And you can see why Coach Camp was so fired up at the pitch call. Kind of helped the pitcher get out of the Avery Adams at bat, and now 2 outs just like that.
Sydney Langdon is the batter. She has popped out to first and struck out looking.
Yeah, Sydney needs to connect on one. She is.
Yeah, you don't want to waste these 2 runners at second and third here after already getting one in. Give yourself a little comfort. And that will do it because that ball is out of here over the scoreboard. That is an ABE group home run for Sydney Langdon. Brett flashing up his home run logo on there. So Langdon goes yard, and just what the doctor ordered, a 3-run shot.
Well, I kind of called that one, didn't I?
You did.
You know, I do what I can. I'll be here all week.
So Westfield is opening this thing back up to a 4-run lead as she knocks in Marina Knowles and Emma Williams.
Who's that, Meg Hiley?
Brooke Corley.
Brooke Corley, number 8.
The Ocho, 8 is great. Great is 8. 8 is great.
8 is great. Great. Today, great is great. 8 is great. Great is great. Great is great.
So Westfield's had a 5-run inning.
Cheesy great. Great.
A 1-run inning.
Cheese.
And 4-run inning. You're an idiot. 10 runs in total for Westfield. That one goes off the catcher's foot. That didn't feel good.
The runner gets down to second, though.
Yeah, nobody out there. I want to go chase that ball down. That ball was over the scoreboard just to the left side of the corner of it.
Hey, so give the folks some insight on the broadcast here tonight of our little podcast. Like, who's your favorite 12 o'clock Big Ten commentating combo?
Beth Mowens and Rocky
Boyman.
Bowman.
Joey Galloway.
I mean, they're just dynamic. It's just three of the best you could ever ask for.
Matt
that
Stinchcomb.
one.
Rip down the line.
Hit.
Foul.
Nope, foul. So 1-1 your count now. Man, you know what I've realized about softball? They'll cheer about anything. They have a chant for a foul ball.
Foully foul, 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 foully ball, volley ball, foully ball, volley ball, foully ball. See? I can do it.
And Lindsay Easom back in there. I don't think
Where
she
do they
minds.
learn? Do they go to classes for these cheers?
I don't know. All I know is I don't think Lindsay Easom ever has a problem with getting out because she's like, yes, I got to go back in the dugout and lead cheers. That is the slowest strike call I've ever seen.
Yep.
Or a solid 5 seconds after the
Or
pitch.
are these just passed down from generation of softball players to generations?
Oh, the first girls softball game I remember going to was in high school when we were in high school, and I quickly learned that they like to cheer. There's a swing and a miss, but Westfield gets 4 runs, and they do it on 1, 2, 3 hits. One of those hits, a 3-run home run from Sydney Langdon as she pays back McKenna McCard as they both have homered off each other. And we go to the top of the 5th inning. It's Westfield 10 and Tiftarea 6 here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there. And he does a great job, and I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
Go to the top of the 5th. It's been an offensive showcase here in this game as Westfield has scored 10 runs and Tiftarea has scored 6. So it's 10-6, and leading off here in the top of the 5th will be Laura Ann Jones. She'll be followed by Grace Odom and Sarah Beth Royal. Langdon back out there on the mound as after she hit a long home run in the bottom half of the 4th. So she giveth, she taketh away. And that one fouled off.
That's another sport I don't understand.
Australian rules football?
Rugby. Rugby.
That one's a little bit easier to understand.
I don't get the scrum and the, all that good stuff.
You got to get a try, and then you can kick a field goal basically from anywhere.
Ooh, so she offered. Yep.
Even if she didn't, I think he was calling that a strike anyway. 0-2.
But she definitely offered.
She did.
I could see it from here. Got eagle eyes.
You do.
Very old eagle, but eagle eyes nonetheless.
That's it. Laura Ann Jones pops one over off of the fence and out of play. It looked like both Ellie and Sadie were over there in the area. If it would have come down, they would have had it. The count remains 0-2. Pretty good crowd out here tonight on senior night. A lot more of the young men out here in the outfield near us.
Oh.
And ground ball over to first, and just snagging it is Sadie Hayes unassisted for out number 1. Grace Odom, number 22, will be the batter. She has singled and struck out looking.
We haven't had a whole lot of the basketball hooping it up out things tonight.
Yeah, not as many strikeouts.
Yeah.
We did have that point in the game where Emma struck out 4 straight, but since then there's only been 2 other strikeouts, so 6 total.
Yeah, we're in the bottom of the lineup here, so we may see some strikeouts. That was really where she did a lot of the damage in pitching, and then when the top of the lineup rolled back around, Emma struggled. So
And Westfield has only struck out 3 times tonight.
Something a little off about Emma tonight, though, from the pitcher's mound. I don't know if she was jacked up on emotion or.
She might have just been tired. I mean, she
Yeah,
just
could
pitched
be.
the other day and pitched a perfect game. And sometimes, I know, obviously, Coach Camp got his eyes forward looking towards the postseason as the regular season is winding down.
Can you have your eyes backwards?
Sometimes. Sometimes. It kind of hurts, but you can. You can. You really gotta. Ooh, what'd you get? About a bug?
Yeah.
That was a karma mosquito. And that one's low. God, you act like you just been shot. 3-1.
I think I'm gonna have to go to. I'm gonna need
about a bug bite. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a Princess Band-Aid and a sippy cup.
And that's it.
I think there's like a armadillo toad on this thing right here.
Armadillo toad or turd?
Toad.
Okay.
Ow, that hurt.
Goodness gracious. Full count.
Something bit me
How
on
many we got watching, Brett? Can you check? No.
No. I mean, I can, but then I would
Just throw off your game. You'd be like, no,
Don't touch your
phone.
Let me look.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
9 concurrent viewers.
What's up, 9 of y'all?
Let's see. Nobody has commented. Comment in the comment section. Let us know how you're feeling out there, sports fans. Got 2 outs, nobody on. Sydney Langdon pitching well. She gave up the big home run to McKenna last inning, but
And now the batter will be Sarah Beth Royal, number 6. And she looks at the first pitch ball.
Sarah
Beth Royale. Royale with cheese. For all you Pulp Fiction fans. 1-0 your count here. And that one popped up in the infield. Underneath it is Eastsum. And she drops it. Wow. She never looked confident. I'll be honest. She kind of let that ball play her.
well, it may have been moving in the air. You know, that optical illusion.
No, she was camped. It was just her hands. She like
not gonna give her the benefit of the doubt.
No, she kind of leaned back and then she kind of caught it out in front of her body. And there's another E. That's her second error of the night.
You're about an inch from going off the back here.
That's
I don't
cool,
know
huh?
if I don't know if I can one arm catch you.
I'm good. You're not far from it yourself. You put your wallet there for some reason, like it's gonna protect you.
Dude, I got like a full board length. Oh my gosh, this whole thing's gonna come crashing down.
What was that? A ball? That was a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, she fouled it off.
Maddie Hartsfield. So Westfield has committed 2 errors here tonight. And that's a strike.
Goodness
I
gracious.
kind of hear him make a noise. Yeah, but I don't know if it's like a bah or a
It's a guttural noise.
or that grill smells good. But it's getting so late, I don't think I'm going to be able to hang around, man. Oh, no pitch. Why did he say no pitch?
I don't know. He looked at somebody in the crowd, though.
Maybe he's saying that the barbecue is bothering him. So he struck her out, but that was weird. Yeah, I don't have time to hang around. It's getting close to 9 o'clock, man.
What do you got to do?
Put the kids to bed.
Oh.
The wifey has to go to D.C. tomorrow. Yep. And then to Korea next week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun. I got to go to Orlando. That one's outside. 1-2. Traveling, man.
I hate traveling.
I'm not a fan. I get to drive down to Orlando, though. Down to Central Florida.
I'm even less of a fan. I'd rather fly.
Really? Yeah, that is true. You get your nervous.
No.
Oh, cannot hang on. Foul ball. Runner will have to go back.
Here's
to
my
first.
thing about flying. I don't have to do anything except sit there.
But now that I've come into podcasts, I put on a nice podcast and just cruise. And before I realized I'm already there.
That's true. I just don't like the responsibility of having to actually pay attention while I'm driving.
You just need to buy you a, what are those cars called? A Tesla?
Yes, that would be awesome.
2-2. Your count on Hartsfield.
Oh, whoops, I did not change that. What is she? Number what?
She is number 15, MADI Hartsfield. And she grounds right back to Langdon, who throws on to first for the out. And Brett doesn't even have to worry about it.
I got it in there.
On the put out, and Westfield gives up no runs, no hits, 1 error, and they leave a runner. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Westfield 10, Tiftarea 6 on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Westfield is a challenging environment.
It's a Christian school, it's a Christian environment.
And it provides students with great opportunities.
Definitely all the teachers, they prepare you for college, they help you with some problems that they'll give you some real life experiences that will help you with college.
Every teacher that I have in any of my classes is always telling us that they're here after school. They're always willing to answer any questions we might have.
Westfield is a harder school, but it challenges you and it gets you ready for college.
And I think Westfield gave me such a great Christian environment that I can actually have the freedom to express my faith.
Westfield provides a lot of great opportunities for students to learn and for students to grow and for students to learn more about themselves.
Welcome back here to the Hornets Nest. Kenny Kofer, Brett Taylor, and Peyton Josie on camera here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. Softball game of the week as the Lady Hornets lead 10-6 here on senior night from the Hornets Nest. And it will be Meg Hiley leading off, then they'll roll back to the top of the order where it'll be Sadie Hayes and Ellie Williams. Westfield has put 5 runs up in the second, 1 in the third, and then 4 last inning, and that was all behind the big home run of Sydney Langdon.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, there's been 2 big home runs, one for both teams here so far. Westfield somehow have another 4-run inning. They would win this thing in a run rule. And that one, a strike, I believe. There it is. 0-1 on Meg Hiley.
Not loading.
So 0-1. McCard ready. High wind, bunt attempt. And I did not get a piece, and it's 0-2. Again, on deck is Sadie Hayes. She's got a pair of doubles and an RBI and a run scored. Hiley tonight is grounded out to second, her 2 times at the plate, and fouls that one back off the screen. 0-2. .71 degrees out here now, Brett.
Feels amazing. Well, the thing is, it's 71 and absolutely no humidity. It doesn't feel like. It's got a kind of a little chill in the air.
Weird. I'm not even sweating. It never happens. There's a ground ball out to short.
It's gonna be tight.
And they get her by a step. That was Allie Strength, who has moved over to shortstop from second base. And 6-3 put out. And that'll bring Sadie Hayes to the plate for Westfield.
Sadie Hayes.
Sadie. She's gone to the left center field gap, the right center field gap, and then she grounded out to third base to end the third inning. And she was trying to that was going to be a weird slap bunt, as that was a strike. She kind of ran up, held the bat around the barrel with her left hand.
Speaking of Pedro Serrano again.
No kidding. That would have been dangerous if you got to attempt to swing at that. It crush your fingers.
It could be a Jordan Camp all over again.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little slap hit in the left, and it gets past the left fielder. Sadie's going to round second. She's going to third, and Sadie is going to stand there with a triple. A little misplay out there in left. She didn't get a piece of it, so you can't say it was an error.
It wasn't?
No, I mean, I don't think so. She didn't touch it. I don't know how you
Baseball
call
is so weird. Cause
that's just me. I don't know.
To me, that's like, I understand she didn't get a piece of it, but she completely misplayed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a routine play if you come up and get the ball like it's supposed to be gotten.
You know, the way Sadie plays is almost like a Japanese baseball
Ichiro?
swing. Yeah, like she kind of insides out, opens her hips and just kind of uses her hands and just slaps it out there.
Unless she wants to turn on one.
Right.
Ellie, she's number 21, right?
22.
Dang it.
There's a strike, 0-1 on Ellie, runner at third now.
Emma's 31, that's why. No, don't do that.
What?
Almost hit clear. It'll clear the hole.
That wouldn't have been good.
Do that.
And there's a fly ball out behind the first base bag, and it's going to drop behind the second baseman. And that is going to be an RBI single for Sadie Hayes will score on Ellie Williams' RBI single, I should say. She couldn't have placed that any better. So it is 11-6 your score now.
That'll be Marina Knoll.
That is RBI number 2 for Ellie. She has reached base all 4 times. She has walked twice and singled. Also has 2 stolen bases. See if she goes again. Wow, that was a full-on, whatever that's called, connector. Marina Knowles. As she looks up first pitch strike. Oh, he's doing the chop. Look at BT. I'm probably going to tell you, hey, guy with the fat arm out there, can you stop? You're interrupting the...
The white on the inner part of your arm is blinding the batter.
Yeah, you don't want to do that while she's hitting, man. Oh, my. Just a bit outside.
How can they lay all pitches this close?
That one way high.
Little Harry Doyle there.
That's it.
For those of you who don't know what we're referencing, go watch Major League.
Our other fans who are more of the veteran style will know what we're talking about. And Brett's continuing to do it. And Coach Camps come out here and slap your arm and be like, don't do that while my batter's up, you genius.
Hush. I'm not afraid of Coach Camp.
1-1, and
I think I can outrun him.
That was looked like a strike, but
Did he call it?
But she dropped it and it kind of threw him off, I think. I hate those. Speaking of Tyler Flowers, he's the king of them. They can throw a perfect pitch right down the middle, and he just
It's like this.
Oh, waffle fingers. Just sits there and
waffle fingers.
Terrible, man.
I don't understand that reference, waffle fingers.
Waffle hands. I don't know. He's terrible. They got to do something about their catching in the offseason. That's outside because even McCann, God, he's the slowest man on the planet.
They should have re-signed Kurt Suzuki.
Absolutely. That guy was awesome. So 3-1 your count.
He killed us a couple of times this year, too.
Yeah. Killed the Mets, too, in that game. They scored like 7 runs.
Yep. He won the game for him that night, didn't he?
Walk-off homer.
Yep. Stop touching your phone.
Just checking the time, my man. Just taking the time.
That's why you got an Apple Watch.
True that. 3-1. And there's a strike. 3-2. Knowles at the plate and Emma on deck.
Oh.
The flags aren't moving, but
I feel a breeze.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So let's be.
It's a tidbit. Out here. It's a tidbit. It is.
It is. We won't.
It's a little chilly.
There you go.
Tidbit chilly.
3-1. Ooh, it's like she wanted to go inside out there and kind of pulled her hands in and swung through it for out number 2.
Yeah, she swung
awkwardly.
Swung kind of a wave at it.
So now Emma Williams is the batter. She has hit a double and a single and grounded out to second. So she is 2 for 3 with an RBI tonight. She was a starting pitcher.
You know Ellie's going to be mad if she gets left out at second.
Oh, yeah. Especially if it's her sister. And there's a grounder up the middle, off the pitcher's glove. That's going to get into center field, and Emma knocks in her sister Ellie for another run scored, and it's 12-4.
You know, I think that actually did McKenna a disservice by going after it because it slowed the ball down for the center fielder.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it enabled.
She didn't have a play at home plate because the ball took so long to get to her.
So 2 runs are in, and it's 12-4 Westfield. 12-6, excuse me.
How many hits do you got? I got 11 for Westfield.
I didn't add it up in the last one, so hang on a second. We had 3 in that last inning. So that's the second or the third hit of the inning.
Number 27, Avery Adams.
12.
Okay, cool.
That's what you got?
Nope, but I'm going to make it that.
And that first pitch, a ball to Avery Adams, who has 0 for 3 tonight. Flown out to center, grounded out to third, and struck out swinging.
I want some bread that's dry. That's what it sounds like.
And that one sliced foul just beyond Coach Nelson over there in the first base coaching box, and it is now 1-1.
Oh, man, a Philly cheesesteak would be awesome right now.
Sounds pretty tasty.
Either that or a Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Well, that's probably going to be closed by the time we're done. It's 9 o'clock on the nose.
Oh, yeah. This has been the longest softball game I've ever done, I think.
Oh, yeah. 2 hours right now. That one fouled off as well. So 1-2 your count. But Coach Camp wants us to do this one. We do it. DC's always good to us, so we step up. We were going to do yesterday's game, actually. But then the rain came anyway, or the lightning, I should say. I don't really think it rained.
Yeah, I think that storm brought this weather.
Yeah.
Which
cool,
we'll take.
Cold front behind it.
This time, baby, I'll be
1-2.
Kenny.
Oh, gosh. And that one off her fist to first and unassisted for the third out of the inning. So Westfield does get 2 runs, and they do it on 3 hits, and they leave a runner. And we go to the top half of the 6th inning. It's Westfield 12 and Tiftarea 6 on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Middle Georgia Sports Network is excited to bring to you another year of live prep sports action. Whether it's on the gridiron, the diamond, or the hardwood, MGSN has you covered. For the past 7 years, we have been there for region championships, state championships, and everything in between. We look forward to another 7 years of coverage, as you can always count on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Welcome back here. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. Westfield up 12-6. The Hornets got a scare there with Tiftarea tying the game up on a big home run by McCard to make it 6-6. But
Yo tango bueno, muchacho.
Not good, my friend. Is that what you said?
No, I don't know what that's
something. I want no tango. I don't want that, my friend. I think is what you said. I don't want that very much, friend.
Is Muchacho friend, or is I thought Amigo was friend?
Muchacho is as well, I think. And there's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. A leadoff hit by Allie Strength. And they got the leadoff batter on.
She has the strength.
She does. That's her first hit of the game. She had struck out her first 2 times.
Granddaughter.
Brett hearing music is not a good thing.
Nope. Not one
That's
bit.
the 7th hit of the game for
Ellie Bryan.
Tiftarea. So Ellie Bryan, she got hit right in the shoulder blade to start the game, came around to score. She has struck out looking and grounded out to second, and she looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1.
It's got the smell and the temperature of the fair.
Well, that's not long. What, 2.5, 3 weeks maybe? What, yeah, October 6th or something is normally around that time?
Something around Ills.
Around Ills? Ground ball. DC's brother making the stop there, right?
Robbie.
RC Cola making the play.
RC Cola. Get a Diet Coke over there for Coach Camp.
That's it. 0-2 to Ellie Bryan.
Granddaughter.
Morgan McKay on deck.
3,000. That was a little Hanson-esque, too.
A little bit. There's a good pitch. Scotto looking for strike 3, 1 out now. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Morgan McKay, the catcher, she has walked twice and grounded out to third and has 2 runs scored.
When you do the follow-through, you got to do the little spirit fingers.
Oh, do you? Is that the key? drain it. Liquid Drano. And that one called a ball, I guess. Man, there are bugs everywhere out here. Everywhere.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I will never be able to unhear that.
I'm telling you, man. There you go.
That was a good pitch. That thing crossed over the plate, kind of curved in there.
What was that 1-1? 1-2.
1-1.
Tennessee. So you got that guy. You got Alex Jones here talking about, the end of the world.
And this power drink tonight is nutritional.
And you got to take vitamins. They got, oxide 4. And you get it all in the state of Tennessee. 2 balls, 1 strike. 12-6.
Alex
Westfield on top.
Jones, I cannot believe you went there.
That's it, man. Ground ball, foul. Good play by the Tiftarea head coach there. And now 2-2 your count. 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Westfield leading 1 dozen to 1/2 dozen. My amount of donuts to Brett's amount of donuts.
You eat 12 donuts?
In one sitting, my friend.
Man, you're like Uncle Si.
That's true. Nothing better than in your beard.
You remember that episode where
they
went and
we got to go eat all them hot donuts.
He ate like 43 or
so that he could enter that contest for like a trail, like a 5th wheel or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Strike 3. And there's 2 outs now.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Uncle Si. Well, Sydney Langdon has settled down after that home run. She has struck out 3 batters.
And somebody says something to him that makes sense. He's like,
hey.
Nah.
Hi. That show still comes on a random channel, I think.
It's like, what is it?
Outdoor Living or something?
Something, yeah. That was a good show. And then it kind of got real scripted. But
yeah.
I liked it.
Westfield's backing up here. This is McCard who hit one that might have hit another one. Back deep over the head of Brooke Corley. That's going to score a run, maybe.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
High throw, and that scores 1 run, and the McCard will advance down to 3rd on the throw. So a double, and it's 12-7.
Yeah, that was not a good throw.
Drop the elbow a little bit. And another RBI. A big night for McKenna McCard.
Who is up next?
Now the batter is Sarah Kate Lupo.
Number 5?
Number 9.
9. Sarah Kate?
That is correct. That's 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored for McCard tonight.
Wow. Mm.
And 3 hits.
I don't know, but if Peyton's looking for guns, I've got the gun show going on over here.
He said you don't need to go to a gun show. He's got one right here. If you're looking to purchase firearms.
It's got a
and there's
illegal weapons
up
right here.
Yeah, you got nothing, my friend.
I know. I need to get in the gym.
What is it? 0-1 your count. Still 2 outs. I've had a couple runs scored with 2 outs here in the past 3 innings. That home run by McKenna McCard was hit. Oh, look at that changeup way out in front.
What a pitch right there.
That's got to be like.
She had time to step and then also throw the bat at it.
Yeah, kind of wait like now.
Pull.
Yeah, it's like shooting skeet. Go.
That's what Alex Stonecipher needs to take you to do.
He does got one. He's got a little foot pedal one.
No, I figured he probably has some contraption he built himself.
Probably. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One day I'll go visit him in prison when he commits finance fraud or something.
Good thing the FCC's not listening to us or whatever.
He's something else.
They could pass it on to the SEC.
Oh, that gets away, but not far enough. The runner will stay at 3rd, so the count is now 2-2. That's exactly correct. But hey, if yeah, who's gonna flip off the table?
Dang.
So that was strike 3.
Oh yeah, it is.
So they will go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Westfield still leads 12-7 here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
I'm involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I play football, baseball, basketball, and I run track.
I love the contact sport. I love the ability to get my feelings and aggression out throughout the hard day or hard week out at practice.
I was a part of the Westfield wrestling team when I was a freshman, and that's also the year when I played soccer. So it was been fun, and I'm going to play soccer again in my senior year, and hopefully I will probably be the captain of the soccer team.
I enjoy just spending time with my teammates and getting to just rep the green and gold like everyone else has in the past.
On Thursdays, we get to go out and with the football team, and we get our chaplain out there, and he does a great job. And I think on a Thursday that's great to do because it's a day before the game, and you get to think about God and just choices in life, and that's kind of what the game of football is like.
We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Westfield up by 5, 12-7 is your score. And they will have coming up Lindsey Easom, Sydney Langdon, and Brooke Corley for the Lady Hornets.
Cowboy.
I love how they have to cut it off right there.
Save a horse, ride a... Man.
So Easom has reached base 2 times tonight on a walk and a hit by pitch. She's also scored 2 runs. Her last time up, she popped out to the catcher, though, but immediately returned to the dugout to lead her team in the chants. And there's the slowest strike call known to man, 0-1. Yeah, very deliberate. So 0-1, long pause here from McKenna McCard. She's finally ready and delivers a pitch low, 1-1. The one time I don't go eat beforehand.
You're
bad mistake.
Are you starving?
Yes.
Marvin?
Very much so.
This is like a Schley County Westfield baseball game.
Yeah, I think you made it from Perry to Orlando.
I missed that game. No, it didn't make it to Orlando. I think we were in Donaldsonville or something when you called or when you texted me.
And that's swing and a miss. Chased a pitch upstairs, 1-2 your count.
I tell you what, I hate that drive to Panama City.
It's pretty bad.
There's no quick way to get there.
Not really. Not fun.
I like it when I get there because I enjoy being at the beach, but you know, nothing like. I have ran other girls.
Yeah,
you ain't kidding.
They're normally in bed.
Airlines over there making it through. I don't know where they.
Softball out here. Full count now. Who is that? That doesn't really.
I can't see.
Somebody jumping. Nope, not doing it. Not going to happen.
Not doing it.
Not going to do it.
This has been a long at bat.
The whole thing has been long, and there's ball 4. So she goes down swinging, I guess.
I don't know.
You kind of made the call like she didn't swing. Who went big fly?
Yeah.
Her last time up. Man, this has been a very, very slow game, and I blame Peyton for this. No reason. I just do. And that one's popped up. Will it stay in play? It will not, and whoever it is over there got the heck out of the way. An attempt to make the catch.
Something to show for it.
That's it.
Dive and make the play.
Protected. Ooh, got her swinging there. 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss.
Tomorrow, as I said, we will be on the road down at Bullock Academy. Peyton Josie will brave it and hopefully be safe up on the very tip top of a roof tomorrow.
We might put a harness on you.
Maybe. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Westfield, and Brooke Corley will be the batter. But their way their press box is, Peyton, you have to walk up this real narrow stairway.
I got up there the last time with Scott.
It's very,
you remember,
very
and then, what was it, 2 years ago, I think we missed the trip because of the hurricane.
Yep.
Was it Hurricane Matthew, I think?
No, it wasn't Matthew. It wasn't the one that went to Panama City. It was
No, it was the one that went to –
that might have been Matthew. You're right. Michael was the one who hit
Hurricane
Panama City.
– wasn't it Hurricane Matthew that hit, like, Savannah and –
yeah, it might have been.
all that in Charleston?
Mm-hmm.
Charleston, Folly Beach. What was that? Are you in trouble?
No, it's sister-in-law asking. Max's birthday is this weekend, and we're going up to
I see
United.
How it is.
And nobody's going but the family.
I see how it is.
United and a Braves game, and that one is popped out to short
down.
right, and it's going to get down in front for a base hit for Brooke Corley.
See how it is. I see how it is.
Yeah. So 2 for 4 for Brooke Corley, and now Meg Hiley will be the batter, numero cuatro. Actually, it looks like they're going to bring on the flex player on to hit, and that's going to be Jordan Camp.
Jordan.
Give her a chance to get her at bat here on senior night. Right? Or are they bringing somebody else out there?
I don't know. I can't see.
No, it is. It's somebody else.
Okay, great.
Can't tell the number because she got a ponytail. Is it 12? Yep, Caitlin Lancaster will hit, number 12.
You're about useless when it comes to seeing tonight.
I'll tell you, man. Thought he was going to get Jordan in there.
Jordan.
Lancaster with a wide open stance, and there's a pitch strike at the knees, 0-1.
I like that. That's a good old-fashioned baseball stance right there. A little open
squat.
You can use that to take the ball oppo or pull it right down the line. It just gives you a lot of flexibility.
So 0-1 the count here on Caitlin Lancaster. And there's another pitch, 0-2.
That's how I bat in slow pitch softball, with that foot to the left a little bit, that lead foot.
And then you strike out.
I've never struck out in softball. If you ever strike out in slow pitch softball, you don't need to play ever
you
again.
retire. It's over.
Have you ever struck out?
Never struck out.
Jared Hutto has struck out multiple times swinging.
0-2, 0-3. So they strike out the side, and we will go to the 7th inning. Westfield needs 3 outs for a victory, and they're up by 5 runs here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Tate was going regularly to his dentist. Our family dentist just mentioned that using Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too? They brought up Invisalign. Dr. Spillers was very informative, and all of the staff was very helpful and knowledgeable. Anybody who thinks that their child is too young to use Invisalign, they're wrong. I mean, if you can prevent any kind of surgical procedure for your child, wouldn't you want to do it too?
Spillers, orthodontics, where great smiles.
Top of the 7th inning we go. Westfield up 12-7. Sydney Langdon looking to close it down and keep the Westfield perfect season going. Here's they have had some pretty good competition tonight with the Tiftarea Lady Panthers. They've made it a ball game, but Westfield has flexed their muscle here late and has kind of pulled away a little bit.
Did you say muscle?
I did. You're lacking.
Severely.
And swinging a miss there. First pitch delivered to Laura Ann Jones.
Sydney Langdon's come on, other than the big sky ball that she gave up to, is it McKenna? McCard.
McKenna McCard.
McKenna McCard. She's pitched pretty well.
That one's low. It's 1-1. Yeah, 4 runs given up, I believe, were charged to Emma, and 2 runs.
It is 12-7, right?
Or 3-3, I'm sorry. 4-3. There's a line drive.
Out.
And that'll one-hop the fence in the left center field. And Jordan Camp will get it in to the shortstop. Double for Laura Ann Jones. That's her second.
With a 5-run lead. Ooh, I tell you what.
Call a strike, 0-1.
She ripped that one in there, didn't she?
She did. She's. And that's going to allow And you got the field and then
means nothing at this point.
And Issa makes the catch.
Number 9?
Number 14. Good close. You're close, though. And that first pitch is called a ball. 1-0. Good pitch
right
there. Oh, they got her. Oh, they couldn't get her. Almost. Coach Camp had to walk out of the dugout on that one.
So I think I just picked up what they're.
I did the same. No, he said, hold on. Sorry, we know the slogan. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know how they were going to work it in. So. And that one.
I think you should have gone back to the well.
Well, she didn't get far enough off the base.
That's the problem with softball.
Yeah, I mean, there's just not enough room out there.
Yeah, it's. There it is. Oh, my.
Wow. Coach Camp. Ooh, he's frustrated. He was ready to call it a night.
I would have been too. That was a good pitch.
So 2-2 your count. And that one popped up, out of play, off to the right side. To say that Coach Camp has been pleased with these umpires tonight, I think would be a negative comment. This guy, very slow.
That is not.
Ball over to first. And she's going to tag her. Third out of the inning, and that is kind of separated things out a little bit. So she is our Sonic drive-in player of the game, in my opinion.
Great job, Sydney. Langdon and Westfield wins. We will be back next Tuesday for big region matchup between Westfield and Tuesday. I think that's a 7 o'clock first pitch as well. So thanks everybody for tuning in. For Peyton Joe, camera, Kenny Kofer doing the play-by-play.